What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here with your second stimulus check update and related news report. We have a lot going on right now. Mitch McConnell says that they will be working on another stimulus package and another stimulus check, and they want to get it out. It's their number one priority after the Senate comes back in session, which is in just a few days. Nancy Pelosi might not be voted into the House Speaker position. I got some really big news on that. US virus cases hit an all-time high, shattering the old record. And we got some President Donald Trump and Joe Biden updates along with the Senate and the House. I got a lot of information for you in this video, so make sure to watch till the end of the video so you don't miss out on any of it. Also, don't forget to give this video a like. It really helps out our channel. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss out on new videos. Okay, first up, new US virus cases shatter the old record at 107,872 new cases in the United States just yesterday. Wow, that is a lot of cases just for one day. For example, when we locked down at the end of March, we were at 30,000 new cases per day in March and April, 30,000 new cases. And our all-time high in the summer previously, before just recently, was 75,000 new cases per day. We are now at over 107,000 cases in just one day. And what is alarming is the rate at which it's climbing, and there does not seem to be any relief in sight as we go into the colder winter weather. The US is coming in at almost 10 million confirmed cases in the United States and almost 250,000 deaths, and it's likely to get worse. Next up, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, and leader of the Democrats in the U.S. House of Representatives, who has received a lot of criticism on delaying the stimulus package till after the negotiation, while millions of Americans fall into poverty and go hungry. Well, it looks like she's going to have a really tough time being reelected to the House Speaker position. Both Nancy Pelosi and Mitch McConnell from the Senate were reelected to their House and Senate seats respectively, but Nancy Pelosi needs to be reelected as the House Speaker position, which basically gives her all the power of the Democrats in the U.S. House of Representatives, makes them their leader, similar to how Mitch McConnell is in the Senate. And while she might be having a very tough time winning that Speaker position. Both Democrats and Republicans are saying that Nancy Pelosi will have an extremely tough time with trying to be reelected to the House Speaker position, especially as she has failed us on getting more stimulus before the election. This actually might lead her to want to get and pass a stimulus package before the end of the year and a stimulus check to get one passed now. This is exactly what she said. She wants to pass one now and again in January if Joe Biden takes office and does win the presidency. Quote, I mean, Nancy Pelosi doesn't even have a majority where she can be elected speaker again, said Representative Tom Emmer, chairman of the National Republican Congressional Committee. He says, quote, whoever would have guessed that it would be possible that Nancy Pelosi might not be the speaker. In addition to that, apparently a lot of Democrats are actually upset that Nancy Pelosi may have cost them seats in the U.S. House of Representatives. As you can see here in the current race for the U.S. House of Representatives, the Democrats are leading by 18 seats, but they had previously had, before this election, 33 seats. As you can see here, the Democrats have lost 5 seats and the Republicans have gained 6 seats, along with 1 independent there. So the Republicans have actually gained seats, where Nancy Pelosi had promised the Democrats that they were going to gain seats in the House and they were also going to take over the Senate. The Republicans have lost only 1 seat in the Senate. They had a 53-47 majority before this election, and they're currently leading 48-46. So at the current pace, it looks like the Republicans will continue their majority. Of course, we still need a few more votes to come in. There's still 4 seats, I think, out there that have not been called yet. There's 2 seats that go to independents, but it looks like the Republicans will probably be coming away with 52 out of the 100 votes, which will probably make Mitch McConnell Senate Majority Leader again. Regarding Nancy Pelosi, says, quote, "I know the vote on the floor is difficult for the Speaker. I know there was a number of people who did not vote for her last time," McCarthy said on Wednesday, alluding to Democratic defectors 2 years ago who voted against Nancy Pelosi for the Speaker position. If Nancy Pelosi is not reelected to the Speaker of the House position, she'll probably not be the negotiator for the next stimulus package. This could push Nancy Pelosi to try to get a stimulus package done quickly so that she can actually show her fellow Democrats in the House that she actually got something done in the last few months, as she has just been, at least a lot of people say, that she has been stalling because she didn't want a check to go out with President Donald Trump's name on it. Well, she actually said that herself. But now it's kind of put up or shut up time, as Mitch McConnell from the Senate says that the number one priority of the Senate is going to be to pass more stimulus when they come back in session on Monday of next week, which is now only a few days away. So will Mitch McConnell steal all the glory from Nancy Pelosi, or will she actually step up and pass a stimulus package also? Also, I do want to say there's a lot of people that are, I don't want to say confused, but Mitch McConnell he had several different stimulus packages. One of them didn't have a stimulus check in there. And I think people remember that, okay? But of the other two he had stimulus checks and unemployment money in there, okay? So one out of the three that he tried to pass didn't have a stimulus check in there. But that's really because he was trying to pass skinny bills that was, I mean, honestly, the Republicans were just trying to pass anything. Nancy Pelosi was pretty much just saying no to anything. So I don't really blame them because, again, I'm not a Republican, I'm not a Democrat. It's neither here nor there, okay? But I do think that because Nancy Pelosi was taking this all or nothing approach, and the White House and the Republicans kept giving her more and more and more, and she still wasn't making a deal, and the election kept getting closer and closer and closer, then they basically tried to pass a skinny deals. They tried to pass one with a stimulus check. They tried to pass one with an unemployment in there. They tried to pass one with money for PPP for small businesses and small business employees and for schools. And basically, the Democrats rejected all of them. So really, they were just trying to pass anything that they could. So I think we're kind of back to, that's not necessarily the case at this point. And of course, people remember the one package he tried to pass without a check. I don't think that's going to happen because it's a different scenario now that the elections are over with and they don't have to worry about Trump, just wanting to pass a check with his name on it and to try to prevent him from gaining votes before the election, because the election has now already happened and a lot of the political agendas can go away. Now, some of their political agendas of, oh, hey, I'm Nancy Pelosi, I need to be reelected to Speaker. I better actually show them that I can pass something. I need to pass some stimulus. And she has said she wants to pass stimulus now, and she wants to pass another stimulus when and if Joe Biden comes into office in January. So we could actually be receiving 2 stimulus packages or stimulus checks if Nancy Pelosi gets her way. The good thing is Nancy Pelosi and Mitch McConnell are both saying right now that they want to pass more stimulus and it's their top priority. Regarding the presidential race, Joe Biden is still ahead in pretty much all of the results. I'm going to give you the different results here. This is Fox News. Fox News is typically Republican. They have Joe Biden leading by 264 to 214. Here is CNN, which, if I can scroll out of here, they're typically Democrat. They actually have Joe Biden leading by less at 253 to 213. And the reason for this is Arizona. Okay, so I'll get to another source here too in a second here. But Joe Biden is leading Arizona by, at this point, around 69,000 votes, 50.5% to 48%, with 86% reporting right now. It's actually about to update here as we speak. But Biden is leading there by 69,000 votes. If we look at 270 to win, it's pretty much the same 253 to 214. And if we look at Google, it's 264 to 214. That is because they have already given Arizona to Joe Biden. President Donald Trump is leading Pennsylvania, he's leading North Carolina, and he's leading Georgia just barely by about 14,000 votes in Georgia. Let's bring out the calculator here. If President Donald Trump wins this, Pennsylvania is worth 20 electoral votes, North Carolina is worth 15, and Georgia is worth 16. That will bring him to 265 votes to Joe Biden's 264. You need 270 to win, and that will basically come down to Nevada. Okay, Nevada is worth 6 votes. So let's right now pretend that Trump wins all 3 of these. He is in the lead for all 3 of these. Okay, President Donald Trump will have 265 votes, and Vice President Joe Biden will have 264. So this entire election will likely come down to Nevada, where Joe Biden is currently leading by about 12,000 votes. So that's 49.4% to 48.5%, less than 1%. The entire election, because again, if Trump wins these 3, which he is leading, he'll have 265, and Biden will have 264. This entire election will likely come down to Nevada, which is currently being led by Joe Biden by about 12,000 votes, with 76% of the vote being reported currently. So there's still 24% of that state left to count. Joe Biden is being declared the winner, at least currently, unless something changes or gets reversed, in both Michigan, where he won by about 3% there, and Wisconsin, where he won by less than 1% there. In Wisconsin, Joe Biden only won by 20,000 votes there, and President Donald Trump is demanding a recount. There is 99% currently reporting there. So it's basically going to come down to the final state in the United States on this election. I will keep you updated on that, and both Nancy Pelosi and Mitch McConnell, the House and the Senate, and the stimulus package, because the House and the Senate are basically the people who decide whether we will get another stimulus package, another stimulus check, when we will get it, if we will get one this year and one next year. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos. I will keep you updated as soon as more information comes out. You can click on this top video here to watch my newest stimulus check video next. And this video right here is about how to start a business selling products on Amazon FBA. I have dozens of students that have replaced their entire 9-to-5 income selling products on Amazon, and I teach them how to do that. Click on one of those videos to watch them next. Thanks, guys, and I will see you in the next video.